I'm not 100% sure what it is exactly, other than maybe some cooler temperatures, but since we've had those hurricanes, it feels like fall now. It definitely feels like fall. And today, I am gonna finally do some videos that I've been wanting to do, wanting to sit down and shoot for you. If you hear anything running in the background, it is my latest video that is hopefully gone up on Wednesday for you. It's exporting now, of my entire haul from Creators and Friends, because I have wanted to let you know everything that you're going to be seeing me try now on my channel. So if you missed that video, I'm going to be linking it up here in the down belows at the end of the video. So even if you want to finish watching this one but go back to that one, have it on in the background while you're doing whatever, cleaning, hang out with me, sit down with a coffee, whatever. Because you guys, I'm gonna try some of this makeup now. I'm gonna try some makeup, and some things I've already tried for a while and have feelings on. Some things I'm on the cusp. Some stuff I've never touched. Never. And today we're doing a weird blowout. A little blowout. Not weird, but I'm keeping some of my hair down that's already been dried. It's a thing. Starting off, I want to try this Sigma skin tint. Now, I chose the color ahead of time, but I chose the wrong color. Also going to be using some Sigma brushes for this. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, I was so excited to get to go to Creators and Friends, which is a content creator by creators event that really anyone can go to if you are a creator. Doesn't matter your subscriber size or anything. And I guess I should shake this up. Talking and doing things is so hard for me. It's probably gonna be a good color for me come winter though, because as I said, it is starting to feel like fall now. But I am gonna be mixing this a little bit with some of my Urban Decay Face Bond, which no, I did not get on my trip, but I need it for coloration. We got so many amazing goodies. I'm still pinching myself that I got to go on such an amazing trip. Truly. That I can't wait to start actually getting to put on some makeup, because also right now I need to put on some makeup just for fun. If you've seen my last video where I was doing my BoxyCharm video, I started that video before the last hurricane hit and I finished it after, and it's just been a time, quite honestly. It's been a very rough month, essentially since that Creators and Friends trip. It's been really hard. I'll be 100% with you. I've been dealing with grief and loss from a family member who passed away right before the hurricane hit, trying to plan how to go to this person's celebration of life in the middle of a hurricane, and it's just been hard. It's been very hard right now. So right now, after dealing with community devastation from Hurricane Milton, the previous Hurricane Helene that did affect our community but not my home, and losing a family member, it's been a lot this past month. So I thought, what an opportunity now to sit down with my friends, have a little chat, do some fun makeup, brand new makeup to me, and just have some fun. Let's have some fun. I forget that it's spooky season, and I really do have to figure out what I'm filming for my Halloween special. And that one takes a lot of work. When does that actually probably gonna go up? Let me just tell you now. Okay, so Halloween is on a Thursday this year. This is news to me. I've been dealing with a lot. I probably knew that at some point. But when I say it's been a rough month, it's been like a full month of chaos and foolishness. So I'm probably going to not do an upload on Wednesday the 30th. Well, no, maybe I will, because sometimes things that upload... Sometimes the actual holiday is a bad day for views, simply because y'all busy. Y'all doing our real Halloween stuff. And I get that. So then maybe I will try to upload my Halloween special on Wednesday the 30th to give you guys a day, since I have been uploading on Wednesdays and Saturdays, just a little reminder. Okay, I love how my skin is looking. It is looking really smooth. The combination of those products looks really nice. Not mad about it. And I have been loving and using the Sigma Spectrum Color Correcting Duo Light to Medium Concealer. I use this sometimes with a finger or a brush, just kind of depends on what I'm doing. But I have been really liking this. Just doing a little back and forth. The brush is really good for this too, though. So it's not one of those products where you have to do it one way versus the other to get a better coverage. I feel like this is really nice. I'm hearing my computer processing my last video to hopefully go up tomorrow from a lot of these products that I'm going to be talking about. And I just am like, come on, you could do it. Because it's not super long, but I could tell that I just got internet back. So everything is still a bit slow. But, you know, I'm so happy to have internet back. It looks really smooth. Really nice. And I've never tried a lot of makeup. Have I tried any makeup from Sigma? I don't think I have. So I do like how this is all laying right now. Something I think I forgot to mention in that last video, though, is one of the gifts I did get was a Kaja blush. I tried it while I was there in California, but I kind of forgot about it. So let's pop this on while the face is still just creams. Or sometimes I'll put it directly on, but it doesn't swatch too well. So I'm just gonna, woo-hoo-hoo. Yes, she shows up. This is the shade Peach Cobbler. And it was so much fun to see what other people would bring to, it was essentially called a favorites things like gift exchange. So every content creator that showed up brought 4 of their favorite things. And I was like, oh, does this need to be makeup or skincare? And they were like, no, like literally your favorite stuff. So I was assuming we would probably be getting some makeup, and I knew like a lot of us have so much makeup. You know, I wanted to be able to gift something, and a lot of people did, that was not beauty related, but like, or like makeup or skincare that we may have already gotten to try, use, review, any of those things. So I brought journals because for me, I mentioned in the last video, journaling is something that I have learned to do that's very, I've always journaled, but like it's something I've learned now as an adult is still a great tool for processing stress, anxiety, goal setting, gratitudes, some relief in life. It's that end of day like brain dump, and I wanted to share that, and a lot of people loved it. Look how nice this Kaja blush looks. It does really well with the fingers, but I was curious how it would do with the brush because I have not done that. And I feel like this gives a gorgeous flush of color that you could build up, or you could keep patting and smoothing it in, and it gets more natural. So I like it. Powder. I did get a Sigma powder, so I'm really intrigued to give her a try. This is their Soft Focus Setting Powder in Buttermilk. So grateful that they gave us their brushes because I've always been curious about Sigma brushes, but I've had so many. I always kind of felt like I have so many brushes. It feels almost irresponsible to go out and buy some. And when they gifted us a bunch of them, I was so excited. And now I've traveled with these. Like I took some of these with me when I had to evacuate my home. I took them with me when I was going to the Celebration of Life over this past weekend in my home state of Missouri. They're really soft, really high quality. I can't get over how versatile a lot of these brushes can be. I really like them. Oh, and they did give me a code too, so if you want to save some money, I'll put my code in the description box. And they're always on, all of my discount codes are always on my website, NicoleFisher.com, as well. If you're ever like shopping at the holidays or just out and about and you're like, ooh, I think, you know, Nicole has a discount code for this, but I can't remember what it is. And then so you don't have to search through all my videos. They're all in one stop under my links tab on my website, NicoleFisher.com. This is nice. This is a nice powder. It's not totally deflating everything I have on my face too. You still totally see the rosiness, and I'm definitely building it up just to kind of see, since I've never really played with this. So I'm just kind of curious. I forgot to mention immediately when I started this video, I was putting on my City Lips Night Oil just to kind of give myself a little bit of love. I did put this in the bathroom, but there is another thing I use at night. So I was like, why not use this while I'm putting on some makeup and powders just to keep my lips hydrated, because it is fall. And I say it like this because I live where it's still 84 degrees, but it feels cooler because there's less humidity. So I'm taking the wins. We're going to be introduced again, maybe reintroduced is a better way to say this. I would not stop talking about Physicians Formula back in the day when I first started my channel, 2015, 16, maybe into 17. But at some point, my friends, they got not cruelty free, and that made my heart so sad, because then I felt like I couldn't talk about what I did have in my collection that I still wanted to use up, and I wasn't purchasing from them, and they were one of my favorites. And now, as many of us know, in 2024, they are cruelty-free now, like legit fully cruelty-free, and they hosted our pool party. And you guys saw in my last video, I popped on this butter bronzer and blush combo. It is so pretty. I think this is gorgeous, but I've yet to get to touch the big guy that they gave us, the Physicians Formula Butter Dream Team Face Palette. So I did get to take this with me when I was going to our celebration of life in Missouri over the weekend. And let me just say it like this. I forgot how great the butter bronzer is. So in here we have the original, the butter bronzer, and then the blush, the highlighter. We have in here a powder. This is the powder I used while I was traveling. The Believe It blush. It's got the varying colors. It's got fancy names. And then their matte bronzer. I've barely touched into that though because I've been rediscovering my love for this one. So I'm thinking maybe we try to contour a little bit with this deeper matte shade just to give it a try, and then bronze up with this, and then do a little puffs of blush for toppers. What do you think? Should we try it? And then I can show you this glowy, warm, ooh, I forgot how great they are to the touch, butter bronzer highlighter. I like to wear this more though on my shoulders, décolletage, chest, and as you can see, I don't need that today, but she's super glowy, pretty, and it looks gorgeous on the skin, like you just got back from the beach kind of glow. We like that. All right, I'm gonna dip a little into this darker matte shade here, do a touch of contour, see how it does. Now I'm gonna dip up here into the actual butter bronzer that, again, it's such a creamy, dreamy bronzer that I just loved it for so long that I just kind of had to let it go there for a little bit. And now that I get to play with it again, I can remember why this actually looked very natural, and you can, again, build her up if you need more color, more pigment. You can go lighter handed. You have so many options. Hop into the blush here just a little bit because I already have some on. But yes, we see her. I've never tried this and I tend to forget these, but I do want to try the Sigma eye primer. Draw her on a little bit. I have liked some of these in the past. I'm just such a creature of habit. It's like forming a new, like I've really got to see a difference in something like this to decide if I like something like this, to remember that extra step, because, you know, we've been more minimal lately. We've been a little bit more, what can look amazing but not take an hour? Because y'all know we used to spend an hour doing our makeup, and now it's like, I value other things than doing my makeup for an hour. Let me show you the palettes that I have for this particular video. To be clear, I do have more than just these that I received from this trip, but these are the ones that I haven't really touched into as much as I either want or at all. This is the Sigma Ambiance, and I really do like this palette a lot. I have played with her, but I want to try more colors. Fantasy Cosmetics definitely is bold and in charge, and it is the holidays. It is Halloween. So I really feel like maybe I should be leaning into some more autumnal colors. This is the Druid palette. This one is the Bard palette. And look at her. I mean, so beautiful. Clearly, these are large and in charge, bold looks. So I also thought I might need some nudes to go with them. And we're not done. I pronounced these totally wrong in my last video. Again, I was so sick too. But these are the Colonia eyeshadows. Look at these. These are stunning. The name, this is a, the name can look a little confusing though, right? I'm not crazy. These are pronounced Colonia, and a lot of you that are makeup lovers are probably like, duh, I know about them. They're stunning. They so are. And I got a bunch of singles and this palette while I was in town. So I want to play with all of this. I wish I had more eyeballs, because I also have this Nomad palette that, look at this. This is the Fuji 5 Lakes Intense Colors. And doesn't this just scream fall? Oh my gosh. But again, what do I put on my face? I don't know. Maybe we'll get bold. If you guys are new here, I'm going to tell you what I do. A lot of you guys, this will not be a shock, but I've been accused of lying in the past. So I just tell you when I do it. I take all of the big palettes that I'm looking at, big and small, and the ones that are inspiring me, I put them all out and open them up. And I lay them all out right in front of me so I can see them all, get inspired as I'm making them. So there are days that I will have multiple palettes out at my availability as I'm creating my eye looks. I don't know why people think I say accuse me of lying when I say I do this, but I feel like a lot of people have done that before, right? Let's go into the Nomad palette and go into Red Rowan here because we're just going to start a little something. These new Sigma brushes, for the face and the eyes, are just so good. Like, I like the feel of these even better than I have some of my like Luxie brushes because those are much more stiff bristled and they can feel a little harsh on sensitive skin. These are beyond soft, so they're super easy to blend and marry across your lid in a sensitive skin. Yes. Not to use the Sigma palette because I have used that more and I've not used these more. I'm going to go into the Druid, go into Root, a more tapered blending brush and just play a little bit. Yes, I'm just doing the browns at first because this is just how my brain works. I'm just trying to figure out where to go, you know? Ooh, she's more pigmented than I thought. This could get messy. Nicole, pay attention. Went a little too hard on the first eye because I didn't know what I was working with, but now we know. Let's go into Charismatic. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Whoa, right on top of that base that we had down. This looks stunning. This doesn't look like it looks like it's liquid metal. In person, this looks like so impressive. Whoa. This looks like it could be wet. This looks like, wow, this formula is blowing my mind right now. I've not seen something like this in a super long time. And when I have, I've had to get the product wet or use a liquid. Like this, in person at least, is so, like, it looks wet. It looks like it came from a liquid. Stunning. Whoa, baby. This is when stuff starts to come together. And you just start seeing what you're working with and you just go with it. So impressed with how everything is laying. Wow. While we're in this color story, let's go into Mythic. I'm gonna do it on the outside. I may regret that. I may love that. Who knows? Wow. I'm not even adding more. I'm just placing, blending, pushing lightly the product. I am just in awe right now. You could easily go into one of these type of shades, these shimmery, like liquid, gorgeous shades. Just do it across your lid and be done if you wanted. You could do one color in there, but clearly I'm just playing right now. All right, now we're gonna get crazy. We're gonna go into some Performance, which is this bright yellow to go in with the orange. And just see. We're just gonna see. I just wanna see. I'm documenting the process, so if you like something prior, you could stop there. I wanted a little bit more of this mustard shade up here. Blends so nicely together. This is crazy. You could create your own concoctions, which is the type of makeup I love, where you're not forced to make it work. It just does the work for you. I will clean it up a little bit here too as I go, and then maybe towards the end too. But you know, right now we're just in it. A little bit of Burnished Beach from the Nomad palette, just because that is giving me a little bit of a more warm orange yellow. I don't know if it's the brush that's making everything blend so well, or the shadows, or all of the above, but dang. Touching one of the Cleona shades here, it's this one right here, just to get an idea of what it would look like swatched, because I kind of don't want to mess up what I have going right now. Yeah, I think that might be too dark considering I've got more of a fiery orange brown base going. What if we then took this tapered blending brush from Sigma and went into something a little unexpected? I'm trying to figure out which way I want to go. Do I want to go more blue or purple based to do a little accenting? Do you see these yummy, yummy shades? Oh my golly. Oh, I want to move into this. Look at this. Holy cannoli. Go big or go home. Will this work like this? I have no idea because I'm envisioning these are made to go on top of the lid, but I'm using it in a different way. Wow, this actually looks pretty cool. This color here is so pretty in person. I want to put at least a little bit of that on here. So I'm just gonna jump into here. Oh wow. Oh wow. Maybe I should have got it wet, but it's still so stunning and adding that extra oomph that I wanted, that I'm not sorry. Y'all, I'm having to restart my computer because this has been a rough time in general, but now YouTube's not wanting to work or upload my video. So restarting my computer. Sorry if you're hearing things. Now I have two mascaras here that I want to figure out which one to open. I don't think I've opened either of them, but I'm gonna do the City Beauty Beyond Mascara. This one is a volumizing treatment. I'll be honest, I have fallen in love with City Beauty ever since starting to try their products now that they were all there at the Creators and Friends event, and I just feel like I've been sleeping on their products. I'm so sorry if you can hear my computer huffing it, trying to now reboot. This is the life. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. I've been the bug for a little bit now, but after being the windshield. So, you know, the low times make the good times even sweeter. So far, now I want to see how this dries, but I like how we are lifting a lash. I don't like when things fall straight. So let's see how this goes. It's time for some Typology. I love this gloss. This is, I don't even know, this is the powder pink lip oil from Typology. And you guys, this has become like a go-to for me. I'll just put on some liner. I also think the component is super cute. It gives a very juicy lip. So cute. And it feels really nice too. This is something I did travel with over the past weekend. I want to pump up the lashes just a little, but I am not mad at today's look. I can't get over how stunning the eye look is in person. Ooh, those lashes definitely lashed. I want to see how a mascara will oxidize, open up, because they do get better over time. So I want to see how this will play out. But y'all, I'm having some fun with what I got so far. Now, I did not get to try everything, but I do think, I'm going to zoom you in here, I think this skin looks pretty nice. I do wish I would have got a better color for myself for the Sigma Skin Perfecting Hydrant Tint, but that is on me. I do want to add back in just a little bit more color under the, not under the eyes, but kind of under the eyes. So I'm just going to do a little bit more bronzer, like up in this region here. Just because I think the eyes got so warm, but I love rediscovering this butter bronzer. I am loving this. I also really do like the Kaja blush. I think this is really pretty. I used it in the drier climate of California a lot, and now I've been using it here, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. The eyes got a lot, but I'm not mad at them. Like, look at the shine. Look at the sheen. It looks liquid. It looks like a liquid metal, and it is literally in a palette. So I have to say, being introduced to the Fantasy Cosmetica brand is like a new favorite for me. I can't wait to play with more of these. I'm going to check out their website too, so I can see about what else they have, because those are stunning. Clionadh I knew was really great and pricey, but oh my gosh, being able to play with these more and see them more on the eyes, loving so much. Typology, I'm really loving as well. I have one more thing from them that I have not gotten to try because I want to put it with some skincare, but it is their Illuminator. I can't wait to try this too. Still, like, you know, this is the first wear test impressions, but the standouts, I mean, the powder from Sigma did great. The brushes are really fantastic. I feel like the eyeshadows are really making a statement, quite honestly, and I think I cannot wait to play with them more. back to the butter bronzers. I want to learn more about Nomad because the other palette that I did use in a previous video, Nomad Air Travel Palette, has also become a favorite for me, not featured in this video, but I still really like it. So I want to learn more about Nomad as well. Gosh, I feel like everything in this video was such a win. So I feel like this has been a very long video. Let me know what you're thinking. Have you discovered these products longer than me? Like, what products from these brands would you recommend? I'm like still totally just blown away by the quality of all of this. I need to get more into indie brands because I'm loving them, and today's blowout turned out really good, so I'm glad I stuck with it for that whole video of keeping them up in the rollers, because now we've got all the volume. And look how long my hair is getting, you guys. It's usually curly, so you kind of can't see it all. But yes, this is a octopus on a bicycle shirt. Super impressed with the lips, the way the skin looks, the eyes, the lashes are pretty good too. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.